안녕하세요.
你好
여러분 안녕하세요.
Здравствуйте
How do you do?
Hello 你好大家好
大家好
저는 삿포로를 너무 사랑합니다.
Hi everyone, you're listening to Sapporo Navigation provided by Sankakuyama Broadcast Station. I'm Kentake from Hokudai University English Speaking Society. Today I am joined by Haruka Leita. Thank you for listening to this program. We really appreciate having this opportunity to be radio personalities. From this channel, we're going to provide information about Sapporo. This program targets foreigners who live or stay in Sapporo and also Japanese who study foreign languages like us. You can listen to this program on the internet or application called Listen Radio. Please recommend this program to your friends. Phone number is 011-640-3330. Fax number is 011-640-3331. Email address is request@sankakuyama.co.jp. Now on to the music. This is California Girls by Katy Perry. Okay, so hello everyone. I am joined by Haruka today. As I said, hello Haruka, can you hear me?
Yes.
It's long time no see, isn't it? It's been like
yes,
a month, right? So it's been 2021. So how do you like 2021 so far?
So I want to enjoy this year.
Have you enjoyed something already in 2021?
Not yet, but because I have many examinations.
Right. It's already February, and when do you think your spring vacation starts?
So I want to do something. I want to start something like exercising or sports. Yeah, I want to do.
Right. Well, for me, I think I've been doing some cookings, like making some like food by myself, and I think I am like trying to enjoy it. I don't want to make it an obligation. I want to, enjoy it. I don't want to push myself so hard, but I want to like enjoy what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So let's go to some of the news that we are interested in. We're going to share some of the news that we find interesting. So Haruka, do you want to go first?
Interested.
Okay, so can I just go first then?
Thank you.
All right. So I just found that next year in 2022, Japan's legal age of adulthood will be dropped by 2 years, which means that Japanese teens become adults at the age of 18, and they will be able to apply for their credit cards or make mobile phone contracts by themselves, but they still cannot consume alcohol or tobacco, and some other things remain unchanged. So next year, teens become adult when they turn 18. Yep.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
You are already like 20, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I think you won't be like affected by this change. But what do you think about like this like adulthood age being dropped by 2 years?
I think the ceremony of becoming adult.
Yeah, seijinshiki, right?
Yeah, maybe the problem because 18 years old student, high school student.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is already hard for us to hard for us in particular in girls.
Yeah.
And to buy furisode.
Right.
And to go to the ceremony.
And a lot of people have to come back to their like hometown when they, because they are going to university, maybe like away from home. And they come back to like their hometown on Oshogatsu, and they go back and they have to come back again because there are like classes of like universities.
Yeah.
So it is an hassle for them. So I just, I think it's a good idea to some extent because, they can have ceremony when they are still high school students.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is a bit difficult because under state school, we can enjoy to meet again.
Right. Yeah, that is like one of the best things about like going to Seijinshiki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. By the way, there was Seijinshiki like about a month ago. But not so many students could enjoy it, or like some of the Seijinshikis has been cancelled because of the coronavirus.
Yeah, or online.
Yeah. Do you hear anything from your like kohais or friends about like how they like cancelled their like Seijinshiki?
Postponed.
It's been postponed.
My cousin's Seijinshiki is postponed. Yeah, but she said it is it will be difficult for her to go to Seijinshiki,
right?
Because she is very anxious about coronavirus.
Right. Yeah. By the way, for me, like the reason I came back to Shizuoka Prefecture for Seijinshiki was not Seijinshiki itself. It is like the reunion party, right?
Oh yeah.
It's called Dosokai in Japanese. Yeah, Seijinshiki was like very like it's just a form like I have to attend something that I have to attend to listen to the mayor's speech.
Yeah.
But what I wanted the most was like meeting like my friends in person. And that's what they couldn't do. Maybe they could open a ceremony this year, but they couldn't meet any of their friends. Yeah. So I feel very sorry for them. Yeah. Okay, so Haruka, do you have anything that you want to share, like something you like did recently or something you found interesting or like on the street?
Yeah. So and I saw news, but recently I totally saw the news about coronavirus.
Yeah. Like I was like watching, like following the news like 3 months ago or 2 months ago, but I don't give a thought about what is happening because like the same thing is happening every day, and I feel like I got like bored of the information.
Yeah,
this is kind of dangerous, but I got bored of like the coronavirus like reports and
me too. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Sorry.
Don't worry, let's get to the next music. This is Dance Again by Selena Gomez. Information from Sapporo City. Winter Sapporo Theatre Season 2021. Sapporo City has a large number of troops whose many of the previous performances have been receiving high ratings. Sapporo Theatre Season is a theatre festival where those plays come back for those who wish to see their performances for the first time or once again. For many people to have a chance to experience the charm of the theatre, we will hold our 2 weeks performance from February 4th until February 18th, while taking enough measures against the spread of coronavirus. Why don't you come witness the world of Sapporo theaters? This winter, 3 performances will be held on the stage. Yasashi Rambo by or The Kind Violence by Gikidan Coyote depicts love with a unique worldview. Ariake or The Dawn by Red King Club is a story set in an old toy factory in Sapporo from Showa 20s. Sora no Murago by The Rela depicts a boy and his family living in Fukushima after the great earthquake. Each performance has its own taste. Please make sure to check our website and find one of your interests. Some performances of Sora no Murago by The Lela come with sign language for the hearing impaired. This festival is held by Sapporo Theatre Season Committee. Website address is http://s-e-season.com/. Performing troops are Yasashi Rambo by Gekidan Coyote, Ariake by Red King Club, Sora no Murago by The Lela. For details, please go to our website of Sapporo Theatre Season. Okay, we are back here. From now on, we'd like to discuss about Haruyasumi's plans for spring vacation. So, Haruka, when did you say that you start your spring vacation? When is it from?
So February 3rd.
3rd. So you're already in spring vacation.
Yeah. Yes.
But you still have reports to do.
So I enjoyed talking with friends.
Yeah.
Offline and online.
Yeah.
Yeah, both. So we just already finished every test.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so we have a lot of stress in the test term.
Right.
So we have to refresh the feeling.
That's a good thing to hear. Do you have any plans with your family for the spring break? Maybe you won't be able to go on a travel, but are you planning to do something with your family or friends?
So next month.
Yeah.
I will go back to my
home.
Yeah.
In Sapporo.
In Sapporo, but I go back to home.
Yes.
And enjoy with some foods like and take out from delicious stores or some shops. Yeah.
And maybe you can enjoy your
yeah.
family's food as well.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm going to do the same thing. I am going back to my hometown, which is Shizuoka Prefecture, Mishima City. For the first time in a year, like I couldn't go back to my hometown last summer and Oshogatsu. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. And there are many things that I wanted to do there, such as like see my rabbits. Yeah, that kind of thing. But I don't think, as I said, I won't be able to do so many things. I'm going to just chill out with my family. Yeah, spend time with my family. Yeah, maybe help out my family. Yeah. I also need to decide the theme of my thesis, which is kind of difficult for me. Thesis is ronbun in Japanese, because I have already in a lab, so I have to decide what I'm going to write about. I'm going to do research on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because spring is a time when so many parties would be held because of graduations and retirements from jobs.
Yeah.
Many people may want to hold some parties, but because of COVID, many people would have to refrain from going out, to those parties, which is kind of sad for some people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Yeah, some students who graduate from, high schools or universities would have to go to somewhere else. But they can't say proper goodbye to them.
Yeah.
Especially for fourth graders. This year they have to leave, Hokudai University. And some of my senpais will go to some places. But they can't hold a party.
It's difficult.
Yeah. But maybe for some for some people this is not as hard because kaishas like companies like Bonenkai and that kind of party is just a form and some people don't like it. Some people just want to skip it. So yeah.
It is packed.
Yeah.
Some people don't want to go not because of not coronavirus.
Yeah, because of like the relationship with co-workers maybe.
Yeah.
So Haruka, do you think you are going to enjoy like this kind of companies parties when you become like working adult or shakaijin? Do you think you can enjoy it?
It tends to the circumstances or
right. Like the job environment is like one of the most important things I think when it comes to working.
Yeah, but we can't know when we enter the company.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah, it is very difficult, but I want to enjoy in the future.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, even though I want to enjoy as well, I don't think I would be able to like enjoy fully because I'm not a big fan of that kind of like parties, which is just a form, right?
Yeah. Right.
I don't have to I can't like go deeper emotionally, and I don't think I can bond with so many friends over alcohol.
Yeah.
Like in addition, I'm not a drinker. Like I can drink, but after a glass of wine or glass of beer, I got so red and I feel lightheaded and I don't think I can enjoy like drinking so much.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I can drink also. Yeah. But I want to enjoy the atmosphere of the party.
Yeah. Sometimes it is a very like merry and fun. And what is interesting is that some Japanese workers like will be able to speak English when they drink beers.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why, but one of the ALT teachers said that when they went to a party and drank beer, the ALT's co-workers started talking to him in English.
Oh.
So when they get drunk, they will be able to gain the power to speak any languages, I think.
That's strange and great.
I think this is a good explanation that even though Japanese people have words and vocabulary in their head, they can't put it out. They already have it because they have studied so hard English, but they are just they are not confident to speak up. Yeah. Many people say that they can't speak English, but they actually can. Yeah. Alright, so can we get to the next music? Okay, so this is Mr. Saxo Beat by Alexandria. Okay, so we'd like to talk a little bit about the trending word, which is HSP. So Haruka, have you heard of HSP before?
A bit before, yeah.
When and where did you hear it? Do you remember?
Several months ago, I met my friends.
Yeah.
And friends, let me see the smartphone's screen. This is the HSP exam form,
right. Something
so
you can do on the internet, right?
Internet. And she said, let's do this form. this some questionnaire in the form.
Yeah.
And about 50 actually.
15
Yeah.
questions, right?
50 questions.
50 questions, all right.
It was
Yeah, it's very
a bit
detailed.
tough. Yeah. So, and that,
And that's when you knew the word HSP.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes, right.
quoting from verywellmind.com, HSP stands for highly sensitive person and refers to those who are thought to have an increased or deeper central nervous system sensitivity to physical, emotional, and social stimuli. In 2002, a book called Sensai San Hon by our HSP counselor Yuki Takeda sold more than 500,000 copies. Yeah, in 2020. So yeah, so many books have been sold. So it means that many people are attracted by this concept. Maybe some people like harder to read. It means that HSP is becoming a big thing in Japan. Maybe it has
right.
always been a big thing, but people just didn't know the concept.
Yeah.
So you said that you did the questionnaire. So,
Yeah, I did.
Would you mind sharing? Like, do you want to like tell how the result was?
Oh, so a bit HSP.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah.
It is said that 1 in 5 people are HSP, and HSP is not a disease. It is not like it is just an personality, one of the personalities. Yeah. So even if you're HSP, it doesn't mean that you have some kind of disease. It's just normal like disposition, I would say. Actually,
yeah,
I
just
did.
characteristics.
Yeah. I did same kind of questionnaire on the internet because I thought I was HSP. Yeah.
Oh,
And the result was that I was like kind of HSP. Yeah, I could be HSP. Yeah. So HSP is like the number of, I don't know if the number of HSP is increasing. HSP is something that we are born with, so we don't develop to be HSP. But do you think that the current the city life has a negative impact on HSP?
So yeah, in society, we need communication every day.
Yeah.
And so if we knew the person we talk with is HSP, we we have to communicate sensitively,
take it into consideration.
Yeah.
I think it's very important. This kind of book, for example, this Sensai San Hon describes the characteristics of HSP, but also it also talks about how people around the HSP people treat those people. Yeah, so it is very important for people around those people that they take care of them. Yeah.
Yes. So, but I think HSP people who are HSP is maybe they don't want to say we are HSP. Yeah, it's problem because in Japan recently we knew the HSP's words. So we don't have the enough
resource to
Yeah.
think with, right?
Yeah.
So, like, in what kind of situations do you think that, like, HSP person, like, will have, like, difficulty?
So, as we said, and company, yeah, it is very hard for them to talk with colleagues and some others in company, and because they
it is full of stimuli and stress.
Very stressful, maybe.
Like, the reason why I thought I have, like, HSP personality is because, like, when I hear someone shouting or, like, someone scolding, like, someone else, I feel very bad for them. Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, when I am walking on the street and if somebody says, like, shouts and scolds someone, like, so hard, I feel very sorry for them, and I feel like I have already been, like, I had just been, like, scolded, even though I wasn't scolded.
But I understand and I agree. I also feel it is not good, or I feel bad.
All right, so thank you for sharing your thoughts. We're gonna get to the next music now. Next one is Use the Good China by Flaya. Okay, so we are going to have spring vacation, and so let's talk about how we can enjoy Sapporo by ourselves, which means how to enjoy Sapporo alone. Yeah, so as a person who lived in Sapporo you have lived in Sapporo for 20 years?
Yeah, 20 years.
So, as a Sapporo expert, where do you think we should go to enjoy, like, by ourselves?
By ourselves? So, Sapporo
or, like,
is
some activities that we can do?
So Sapporo have very comfortable onsen. Many onsen. So it is good for us to refresh or some feel comfortable. And forgot the coronavirus to some extent.
I think it is great because Sapporo is a city, but it also has, like, great hot springs. You can just go there in a day and come back, like, within a day.
So in a day.
So my recommendation, well, I have lived in Sapporo for only 3 years, but I recommend people to go to, like, so many parks. There are so many great parks. My recommendation is, for example, Moerenuma Park or Maeda Shinrin Park or Asahiyama Kinen Park. I've been to all those places and it is great. It is like a artwork. Like, the entire park is like a sculpture.
I recommend Hiraoka Park.
Hiraoka Park. All right, I'm going to add it to my list. So, what is the, like, specialty of Hiraoka Park?
In May, we can see the very beautiful forest and
in May.
In Japanese, ume.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Ume is, like, I forgot the word, but it is known as ume in Japanese, isn't it? And we can also go enjoy some Sapporo ramens. You know, ramen is for, like, ramen is something that we can go alone. Maybe when it comes to yakiniku, we'd like to bring friends or family. But when it comes to ramen, you can just go there, like solo
that's right.
ramen.
Yeah.
And there are so many places you can enjoy a large variety of ramens. If you go to JR Tower, you have Sapporo Ramen Kyowakuku.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, I know.
I've been to the place only once. It was good. I was meaning to like go there like once in a month, but I haven't gone there
Really?
since. Yeah. Yeah, I was also like going to talk about onsen.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many like hot springs. By the way, By the way, I really want to go to Kinosaki Onsen now. Well, in Kyogo Prefecture. When the restrictions have been lifted. Yeah. So Kinosaki Onsen is like famous for Yanagi willows. They're so beautiful alongside the river. And I've been studying like Japanese geology like right now for some reason. And the more I study, the more I feel like going to all those like places. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've never had before Kinosaki Onsen.
Oh, really? I saw it on YouTube by a like foreign YouTuber living in Japan. Yeah, and they are very good at like exploring like very hidden places in Japan.
Oh, yeah. YouTube is very useful to get information about something. Yeah.
And I feel like I have like experienced the onsen and like walking on the street through YouTube because we can't go out right now.
Yeah.
The only world that I can explore is the internet, maybe.
Yeah.
So other than hot springs in Sapporo, have you ever been to some other hot springs in Japan?
So yeah, I went to Shizuoka.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 5 years ago.
Yeah.
With my family.
Right.
Yeah,
Is it
I went
Izu
to
Peninsula?
onsen.
Was it Izu Peninsula?
Oh, Izu, yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Izu is just very famous for hot spring. Yeah. Do you remember which hot spring you went?
I don't remember.
Okay. So for those of you who are listening to this, if you have a chance to go to Shizuoka Prefecture and Izu Peninsula, the recommendation would be Ito Onsen or Atami Onsen. And there are so many other hot springs. I think throughout the peninsula is filled with hot springs because like there are volcanoes. And the entire peninsula is like registered as World Geopark. Yeah, it was registered in 2018. Yeah. So there are so many things that you can witness there. Yeah. So thank you for sharing your like opinions and thoughts.
Thank you very much.
Yep. So next program will be provided in Korean on February 19th. Next English program will be on March 3rd. The address is 札幌市西区8軒1条西1丁目2の5三角山放送局. So how was it today, Haruka?
Yeah, I very enjoyed.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hope you can enjoy food when you like go back to your family.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me. The last music is The Luckiest by Ben Folds.